in the bye week that you were going to take a look defensively at how teams were attacking you and kind of what you can do to counteract that. Is there anything you could that's declassified or any interesting nuggets that you might be able to share? And then secondly, how do you balance that philosophically when being so aggressive has made you very successful, but at times has also led to a lot of big plays?
Yeah. I think that's a great point. I think you essentially hit it right on the head. There is when you're aggressive and you play really good with any scheme, with anything you do on offense, defense, special teams. There's strengths and there's weaknesses. And if you're blitzing a lot, you're susceptible to the screen game, and you need to identify and know what that weakness is, so that when you are blitzing and you are being aggressive like that, everybody needs to know how people will attack you when you're doing that and what our answer is. And it can't just be I'm gonna pin my ears back and go sack the quarterback. Those responsibilities are critical as well. So the screen game is a big one. Obviously, we've worked on whether that's a traditional screen to a running back or whether that's a perimeter screen to a wide receiver. People trying to get their athletes in space. So obviously, you go through, you make a efficient play cut up. You make an explosive play cut up. You look at it, you say, okay, what themes are there? What plays are hurting us more than others? And that's other things as well that we see that are themes that people try to do to attack us week in and week out. So those are the things that we spend a lot of time during the bye week in talking about. But overall, again, I go back to I think we have gotten dramatically better from week one. And we got to improve in those areas. And we'll be saying that in week 11. There's things that we're doing really well, and these are areas we still need to get better at. But I think as we gain experience, not only in terms of fundamentals and technique and confidence in playing, but also I think as young players, you spend so much time focused on the defensive call or the offensive play or the special teams assignment that you have. And we got to get to the point where their responsibility and their assignment is second nature. And now they're thinking about how is the defense going to try to attack? What do I need to be aware of? What you're really trying to get all players to do, which is critical at the quarterback position and critical at every position, is can you anticipate? Okay, we're calling this defense, and they line up in this formation, and in this formation they typically do these 2 or 3 things. And if they do this could cause us problems because in this defense, our weakness is here. And in this offensive call, in play, our challenge is here. And I think that's where we have to get as a program. We got to gain that experience. That the guys aren't thinking about their jobs anymore. They're playing fast, and they're able to react to what the offense or what the defense or what the special teams is doing. That's the next step for us. And I would say we probably have more players doing that than not, but we got to get those not guys, up to that level where they can anticipate. Because that's when you really start playing fast, is when you can anticipate as a quarterback or as an offensive player based on safety rotation or linebacker skew. You know what they're going to do before the ball snaps. That's when you hear players say, well, the game is slowed down. That's what's happened. They're able to anticipate before the ball snaps what's going to happen. And that's the same thing on defense. They're lined up in this formation based on all the film study we've done. They're going to do one of these 3 things. And now I can identify it as quickly as I possibly can and now go play fast because I know what's coming. I know what they're about to do.
Hey, James. I know you guys like to kind of prepare